Hey guys, hello and welcome to my channel. I am Pratiksha Moitra Chakraborty and you're watching my channel Karubaki. For the ones who follow my channel regularly, they already know, and for the ones who are new on my channel and are watching this video for the first time, guys, I have many videos on my channel where I have painted on men's kurta or Punjabi. So if you haven't watched those videos yet, then I would request you to kindly go and watch those videos on my channel as well. And in my today's video, I'm also going to paint on another men's kurta, and I thought of painting a Buddha on this, and I wanted to paint a Buddha on a Punjabi for quite some time now, and this time I finally did that. So I hope that you guys will like it, because I personally loved it after like seeing the end result. So I hope that you guys will like it too, and if you do, then you know what to do. Just hit the like button, and also share your feedbacks, your suggestions if you have any, in my comment section below. I would just love to read how you felt about this Punjabi or kurta. We call it Punjabi in Bengali. And guys, also share this video with others as well, so that even they could get some creative ideas as well, because I know many people are there who are wanting to paint on clothes but are quite nervous for doing it for the first time. And that is the reason why I keep on telling you guys to share these videos for those people who are wanting to paint on Punjabis like this for the first time. They could get some ideas, right? So do share this video. And if you're new to my channel and you're watching this video, or you're not new to my channel but you still haven't subscribed it yet, then please do subscribe my channel, and also hit the bell icon just beside the subscribe button, so that you could get the weekly notifications of all my new videos as I upload them on this channel at the earliest. So now, without any further ado, let's just begin with our video. So I'll be starting by doing a rough sketch, and here it's done. It's not necessary. If you want, you can do it, otherwise you can directly start off with the colors. And now I will be using teal blue color and flat brush 4 to start the painting. Now I am using a flat brush here, but if you do not have a flat brush, or you don't want to use a flat brush, you can also go for the round brush. But if you are using a round brush, then go for a thicker size like 6 or 8 or 12 maybe, because otherwise it is going to take quite some time to complete the first coat. Because the painting is a little big, the drawing is a little big, so it is going to take quite some time to finish the entire painting. So if you're using a flat brush, it is really going to help you to finish the coloring a little more faster than you could by using a round brush. As I said earlier, it is a big drawing, so painting it completely is going to take some while. So I would request all of you to just stay with me and watch this video till the end. I'm sure you are going to like the outcome, guys. Doing the first coat is very important, because that is the time when your cloth is soaking the most amount of paint. So you will be needing a lot of paint when you're painting it on clothes like this, like on a kurta or a dupatta or maybe a blouse piece. So you have to give your maximum time while doing the first coat. And also guys, I say this all the time, that how much paint your cloth is going to soak, that completely depends on the quality of the cloth. So you have to be patient, and once you finish your first coat, you're going to see some patches here and there because of that soaking. So you have to apply second coat. Otherwise your painting is going to look very dull. If you're not applying a second coat, it's really going to look very dull, which we don't want. So first of all, be patient and apply a nice first coat, and then definitely go for a second coat, which is very, very important.
as you can see here in my painting as well, the portions that have already dried up, you can see the patches, right? So that is what I'm talking about. You have to apply the second coat to get that smooth look, the smooth finish look that you're going to get from your painting. Otherwise it is not going to look nice. And also guys, it completely depends on the quality of your cloth, how much paint it is going to soak, as I said, as I keep saying again and again, because if necessary you might also have to apply a third coat or maybe a fourth one. That completely depends on how much paint your cloth is soaking. So here I'm just going to apply 2 coats because that is going to be okay for the quality of cloth on which I am painting, but you have to do it according to the quality of cloth on which you are painting. So now I'm using orange color and flat brush 4, and now I'm going to do the shades, you know. Now in this painting there are going to be a lot of shades, and when you're doing shades you have to be careful that the smudging has to be done really well. You have to smudge the paints very nicely, otherwise it's going to look very abrupt, which we don't want. If you're applying a different color, like here on teal blue I'm applying orange color for the shades, so I have to keep this in mind that the orange color gets blended with the teal blue color really well. So if you are applying any other color as well, like on this orange color I might be applying some other colors as well to bring different shades and dimensions on this painting. So you have to keep this in mind that you are blending all the colors properly, otherwise it is not going to look nice. So you have to keep that in mind. So when I started doing the shades, before that I have already completed 2 coats of the base color. As you can already understand by seeing the painting, you can see the smooth look of teal blue colors. And now with the orange color I am creating the chin of Buddha, as you can see, and you have to blend it really nice, as I said earlier, because that is very important. Now I'm using round brush 8 and teal blue once again because I'm going to do the hair, and these are nothing but just small circles that I did. There are many other similar videos on my channel on how to paint on men's kurta or a Punjabi as we call it in Bengali, or you know, how to paint on ready-made blouses or blouse pieces or dupattas. You will get a number of videos related to these things on my channel. So if you haven't watched them yet, then please do go and watch them, and I hope that you guys will love those videos as well. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet and you're watching this video, then please do consider subscribing my channel, and also hit the bell icon just beside the subscribe button so that you could get the notifications of all my new videos on this channel at the very earliest, guys, because I keep uploading weekly contents on this channel. So I hope that you will like those contents. So for that you have to subscribe my channel, right? So please do consider doing that. And now I'm using round brush number 2 and white color for the eyes. And here again, guys, I'm using acrylic paint as I do in all my other videos. I love acrylic paints, and I'm using here white acrylic paint for the eyes. If you want, you can use fabric colors as well, but I prefer acrylic paints because they dry up really fast, and I feel they are kind of a little less messy, and you get a number of different shades of acrylic paints. So like here I'm using crimson red and round brush 8 for the lips. So you are going to get a number of different shades of colors in acrylic paints which are not so much available in fabric paints. So I love acrylic paints and the fact that they dry up really fast, and I find the paint really long lasting. From my personal experience, of course, I have many clothes of my own where I have painted with acrylic paints. So I have seen that even after washing them like a million times, even in the washing machine, the paints do not come out. Now I'm using flat brush 1 for the eyes, and I'm using teal blue color again as a base, and then I'm using white color and I'm blending it very nicely so that it kind of gives a smooth natural look. One of the best way of making a painting done on your particular cloth long lasting is by not washing it in the washing machine. The best thing that you can do is wash it very gently with your hands. Just rub it very gently with your hands, and your paint is not going to come out, especially if you're doing it with acrylic paint. Now I'm using orange color to do the ear of Buddha, and then I'm going to blend it with brown and teal blue once again. As I was saying, it is preferable if you are doing it, if you're just gently rubbing the cloth with your hand. Otherwise guys, I have seen this from my personal experience. I have, as I said earlier, many clothes where I have hand paintings done of my own, and I wash them in the washing machine regularly. The paints do not come out. Now this is an exception, and this is a difference between fabric paint and acrylic paint, because fabric paint will come out after a certain number of washes, but in case of acrylic paint you can be a little relaxed about your paint coming out. All you have to do is, after you finish your painting, just let it be as it is for the next 24 hours, and after that just turn the cloth inside out, and you have to iron it nicely, especially the part where you have the painting. Just iron it very nicely inside out. Remember that, not directly on the paint. Never iron on the paint. You have to do it inside out, and after that your paint is going to be permanent. So it's better if you're washing it gently with your hands. Otherwise, if you're doing it with acrylic paints, you can also try putting them in the washing machine. Hopefully the paint will not come out, because it did not in my personal case. For doing the shades, I have actually used 3 colors, that is orange, brown and yellow. As you can see right now, I'm using yellow color. So I have blended these 3 colors throughout, like I'm using brown color right now. And as I'm saying again and again, when you're working with the shades, you have to blend your colors really nicely, and that is what I'm doing right now. Acrylic paints are available in different sizes and quantities. The color containers are of different sizes and quantities, and here I'm using orange color to define the eyes. As you can see, I'm using a very fine round brush, that is number 2. If you want, you can use round brush 0 or round brush 1 if you have them. And now I have started doing the hair. For the hair, the base I've already done it with teal blue, but over that I am using brown color, orange color, yellow color and teal blue color to give that spiral effect. As you can see, I'm using the brown color first, then I'm applying yellow, and then I'm applying teal blue to all just blend them together and give that spiral Buddha hair look. Acrylic paints are easily available in your local markets. You can always find them, and as I said earlier, you can find them in different sizes of containers. Like I personally buy the big containers of 500 ml, and that I buy from Amazon. They are also available on Flipkart. But in your local market, you might not always find the big containers, but you can always find them in those boxes that come with 12 shades of colors. You can always find that in the local market. So otherwise, if you want the big containers like I buy them, you can always go and look online. Now I am simply smudging this edge of the painting with the Punjabi using teal blue color, orange color and red color. Now since the base of my Punjabi, the base color of the cloth is red color, so I'm doing that, and now I'm using golden yellow and round brush 8 for doing the bindi on Buddha's forehead. Try to make a proper circle. If you can do it with free hand, then it's very good, like I am doing it. Otherwise you can use a small coin or something to make the circle. And here I'm using white color and round brush number 2 for doing these abstract leaves. If you want, you can do this design, otherwise it is absolutely fine. I thought of doing it because I somehow felt that these leaves or this abstract design on the Buddha face was going to add up to the divine feeling of the entire Buddha painting, so I'm doing it. And it is completely a random painting, so if you want you can do this, otherwise if you do not want to do it, even that is fine. Now I did not use any black color here on this particular painting because I wanted to let it be as it is, but if you want to highlight your painting even more, you can always use black color for doing the borders, like for the eyes, the lips and the entire face. You can use black color to do the border and highlight your painting if you want. And guys, if you want, you can follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is karubaki2522, so just feel free to go and follow me there because I keep posting creative contents there as well. And I also have a Facebook page in the name of Karubaki. The spelling goes like Karubaki. So you can, if you want, you can just go and follow me on both these places. So my painting is almost complete now. I just have to do a little more something and then I'm going to show you guys the end result, and I'm just waiting for you guys to see the end result. And here it is. Here's the end result, guys. Just have a look. Isn't it looking elegant? Just imagine somebody wearing this. Actually, it's just going to highlight your taste of art. So I really hope that you guys have loved this painting.
So guys, that was it with the Punjabi painting. I hope you are happy with the end result because I am. So I hope that you guys have liked this video. If you do, then hit the like button and share your feedbacks in my comment section below. I would just love to know how you felt about it. Also guys, do not forget to share this video with everyone else, as I said in the beginning of the video, so that even others could get creative ideas like this. And if you're new to my channel, or you're not new to my channel but you still haven't subscribed it yet, then please guys do go and subscribe my channel. It is absolutely free. See, if you guys subscribe our channel, and when I open my channel and I see I have more and more subscribers, it kind of gives an encouragement. So please do go and subscribe my channel, and also hit the bell icon just beside the subscribe button so that you could get the notification of me uploading any new video on my channel at the earliest. Now I will be seeing you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and stay creative.